Mickey Talks.
There we are, live at Natalie's.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Live at Natalie's. So excited. There's no way to hide it. I'm going to just bring it right in. Probably been on 98 Rock with me 15 times. Look at that. Probably, yeah. A legend, legit legend musically in this state and on the East Coast, really.
Celebrating 3 decades soon. We're going to talk about that. Yeah.
I remember very early in your career seeing the band and thinking this is the coolest thing, man. And that is the great Mr. Kelly Bell. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well, brother. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course, man. It's an honor to have you.
Because I let it not go unrecognized that the wonderful people like you, and you in particular, for everything you did for local music for so long, and still do.
Well, thank you kindly, man.
The Kelly Bell Band probably wouldn't be able to listen.
I'm just happy that people remember. It was so long ago now, right?
Come on. You're a legend.
I appreciate that, dude. Honor to have you guys.
So, Kelly, for those now, just so you know, we have international audience. For real, all over the world.
That means white people watch this too.
See how y'all. No, by the way, you're right. No, man, here's the thing. The first time I saw your band, Mitch Allen, who
of SR7,
SR7
was the producer on our first record.
correct.
He was also your roommate.
He was hired to live with me before he was famous and rich.
They get more strippers than anybody.
You know what's
ever
funny? He wasn't a stripper guy.
No, he
Just
just
not
didn't like movies.
They just grab
He
anything.
said he liked his women to look like 12-year-old boys.
I know.
It really made me uncomfortable.
I know what
a
he meant.
social work license. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bitch, I might want to do this report, dude. I'm like, I don't think you should say that. I didn't even jest. And then a chick comes out of the shower while I'm recording vocals, and she's just wearing a towel
Yes.
around her waist.
Right.
Yeah. And she comes walking into the studio like, I'm like, you were born with us. But I would like to high five you and or Mitch right now. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all the things your father did. Just saying that. It was awesome.
The first night he calls me up. He says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing." He goes, "Go see Kelly Bell Band." And I literally go, "What's that?" And he goes, "Dude, you're gonna love it knowing you." Right? So I go, "Okay." So we're driving there, and he goes, "You ever seen Kelly Bell?" I go, "No, I've heard of him." That's how long ago it was. I go, "I've heard of him." He goes, "Dude, it's so much fun." Blah blah blah. And we walked into, was it Network? AL Gators? Gators. AL Gators. Wow. And I walked in that room, and you literally, like, I could hear, as I'm walking in, I hear, "Please welcome Kelly Bell." And I hear this band, and I'm like, "Damn, that's for real." I walked in this room, and it was just full wall. Everybody's dancing, partying. It was because coming from that hard rock metal world, everybody was just standing in the back. "Hey, what's up, dude?" Like, everybody, not at your show, dude. Dudes in leather jackets and dancing, and long hair dudes, and grabbing girls.
You can't ignore Kelly Bell, man.
What's that?
I said you can't ignore Kelly Bell. Yeah, right.
We've
Yeah.
all had gigs. All of us have had gigs
Yeah.
where they set you up as background music, right?
Yeah.
We always get together right before we go on and go. Ain't nobody's background music.
You know what sucks is when you get hired to be a background comedian. Hey, I knew this lesbian girl.
Knock, knock.
So Kelly, I mean, you started this band. How long has it been in actual years?
30. And January 20th, 1995, the first gig.
Wow. Where was the first one?
All right, so that's an interesting story. Now I'm talking about this earlier. And I'm a rapper. It's something that just happened, a major event in my life.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm going to bring that in. So let me tell you the story. So I was the bouncer at the 8x10.
I remember that.
And all of a sudden, I thought, let me get a gig for Fat Tuesday, which was the band that I sang backups in Congress. Yeah, backups. I would step out, maybe do 2 or 3 songs a night, 3-set night. But I wasn't the lead singer by any stretch of the imagination. So they had me. He says, I don't have a gig for you, but I have a gig for Fat Tuesday if you guys want to back up. Bo Diddley, he's coming in town.
Wow.
Bo Diddley, he doesn't travel with his own band. Bo shows up with a cigar box guitar in one hand and a bag of clothes in the other hand, and he wants his check. Okay. So I said, yeah, I'll take the gig. I go back to Fat Tuesday with the check. Yeah. And so we're doing a break. I say to them, hey man, we got this opportunity to play with Bo Diddley. And back him up to these backup band. And they had been together for 20-something years. I was the baby in the band. So they weren't really interested. Wow. So they bailed on it. I was willing to check. And luckily, this cat, Automatic Slim, was sitting in with Fat Tuesday that night. Wow. I'd never met him. He overheard the conversation, came to me at the break and said, look, man, don't miss that opportunity. He said, take the gig. I will find you the musicians. And he did. Slim found, he got the Persuaders, he got the rhythm section, drummer and the bass player from the Persuaders, and the piano. He was in the Reptones. I was in Fat Tuesday. So I said, let's be the Baltimore Blues All-Stars. Right. That makes sense. And he said, no way. He said, go under your own name. You never know if you're going to want to do this again. I'm like, dude,
wow.
I'm not even the lead singer of my own band.
Right,
like,
right.
What do you know? I'm like, I'm terrified. I got to learn 2 sets of material. Have you ever?
That's how the Kelly Bell Band was born?
That's how the Kelly Bell Band started.
Wow, that is crazy.
Night number 1.
Yeah.
I had
night
to learn,
number 1.
I had to learn 2 sets of music. So I would go out, do an hour. Bro, give you 2 hours. You can have 1 2-hour set or 2 1-hour sets. So 8 by 10 is a small club. So they got to sell it out twice to make the money to pay him. You got to pay him $5,000 a night.
Yeah.
Bo Smart, he would book a show in D.C. He would book a show in Baltimore. D.C. would take care of his lodging. Yeah. Baltimore would take care of his flights. Right. So he show up, and you get 20 minutes to practice with him, and then you got to know some of the stuff. Right. And
20 minutes of practice time. Wow.
For an hour show.
Yeah.
That's perfect, right? He knows what he wants. Right. He got no problem telling you. Right. So
I mean, how long did it take you to learn the catalog?
Well, I mean, we had to be real select about what we were learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
We learned the hits, we learned the beats. And he plays rhythm and blues and rock and roll. I mean, he's one of the godfathers of rock and roll.
Yeah.
He really is one of the guys that invented this music.
And
sure.
A novice, like a non-musician, I think people need to understand, like, in that kind of environment, a guy can turn around to you and go, all right, you know, it's this in A.
Give me 4 on the floor there, drummer.
Yeah, remember that. Yeah. Give me 4 on the floor. But they'll just right there. They'll turn around, they'll give me 1 3 5. And you know exactly what key up. In the key A.
Go to the 4 here.
Yeah, go to the 4 here. Got it, brother. Yeah. I remember seeing Chuck Berry at the end of his career in the 8x10. I got to go in for sound check. Now that was unreal. He walked on the stage. Players are there, and he looks at him. He goes, "I ain't gonna keep you long." And he plugged in. He played some opening lick. They came in. He sang a verse, a chorus. Turned around, said, "Stop!" Said, "Y'all sound good." And walked right off the stage.
That's all he did.
That was it.
He knew because he just wanted to know: Are you pros?
Are you pros?
Are you pros?
How does it feel?
I can call it from here.
Yep.
It's like a wrestling match.
Absolutely.
You can call the match in the ring if you're working with somebody that knows what they're doing.
How long on a stage like that, when that show, Bo Diddley's there, you're there, how long before you were able to go, I'm on stage with Bo Diddley and I feel good?
He had my pants the whole time.
The whole start to finish.
I'm sure.
The man carried a 38
on him.
He didn't drink, he didn't drug, but he carried a 38. I did the hell he told me to. That's why after 4 years.
You remember what happened to the last drummer, don't you?
That's right. After 4 years of practicing Bo Diddley's ass up,
right.
He said, y'all going out there and do that fat blues music. Is that what I'm talking about? I said, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing else you said to Bo.
Was he
yes,
supportive of you?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. Every time he came to the East Coast, he would say, get that Kelly Bell man That's what I want. That's what I want.
Are you
to do
serious?
back. Yeah, man. We opened up for him everywhere, man.
Dude, who else?
And then we would support him. And then when he did start traveling with his own band again,
Yeah.
he did that again towards the twilight of his career. He had us open for him.
Who else would you learn the blues from, man? I mean,
I mean, it's three guys I would listen to.
yeah, right, yeah,
I mean, a Buddy Guy, Bo Diddley, and B.B. King.
yeah.
Played with all.
And all of them. That's the thing, man. I was going to tell
I
you,
sat with all of them.
I got to drive Bo
How great is
Diddley.
my life?
That's
I got to
incredible,
drive
man.
Bo Diddley
That's incredible.
To the airport the night after he won the Lifetime Achievement Grant.
Yeah.
And I don't know, well, you know this. He carries Lucille with him at all times, right? And is it Lucille? Is that the name of the guitar, right? And so I'm driving to the
I got a
airport.
good Lucille story.
Well, I'm driving to the airport. We walk. I pick him up at the hotel. He walks out. Got a bag. His wife was with him. Got a bag. She got a little bag. He's got his guitar. And I come around. I said, Mr. Diddley, would you like me to take your bag and guitar? He goes, you take the bags, don't touch his goddamn guitar. That's exactly what he said. And I laughed.
You talking about Bo? You mixing your story.
Who was it?
B.B. King.
B.B. King. Yeah. Bo
has cigar
the
box.
cigar box, the square thing.
Yes.
So that's the thing. He goes, you can do anything but touch his damn
That's
guitar.
his character.
So
He has to play a cigar. So if you take that away from him, you messing up the show.
So the best part, he puts it in the back seat, right? And he looks at his wife and he goes, well, one of us will have to sit in the back, right? And she goes, I'll sit in the back. And he goes, you watch my guitar now. Like, don't hit my guitar. Don't mess that up.
Yeah.
The whole drive there was the nicest man. He let me ask him anything I wanted. He told me, this was a cool thing he told me. He said that he thought the Beatles and Elvis respected the blues. He thought the Rolling Stones did too. He said, but a lot of them guys never even would look our way, and we gave them everything they used. I thought that was an interesting line from him.
I would disagree with that with the Rolling Stones. Definitely.
No, you don't think they did?
Oh, they gave him
No.
most.
No, he said the Stones, Elvis, he thought treated the blues respectfully, and the Beatles, he thought treated the blues respectfully.
I mean, Elvis's first biggest song that came out there every night was a Jimmy Reed.
Yeah.
You know, and white folks didn't know that.
Did blues guys respect Elvis?
Yeah, I mean, I got pictures of him and Bobby Brown and Bobby B. Brown together.
Really?
You know, I Bobby Brown was the greatest blues singer of all time, and I was lucky enough to get to know him. And
You know, I was going to say, you know, one of the amazing things about Kelly Bell Band though is that you kind of you blurred the genres, man. There are a lot of blues artists that people say were into rock or the country music or other genres have never heard of or may have heard of, but don't know their music. You were able to breathe that, man.
he takes his player,
Yeah.
his harmonica player, he put it into an amp. Nobody had ever done that before. Little Walters all of a sudden playing with an amp. He changed the face of music, period. We talk about fat blues music, PHAT, in case you didn't.
Yeah.
Imagine Muddy Waters with Bob Marley's t-shirt riding on Black Sabbath, still busting away to a Parliament Funkadelic concert, listening to a James Brown 8-track tape, humming a Run DMC song with a Nighthouse ball cap on, all in the glory of Bo Diddley with just a hint of B.B. King and a smidge of Aretha Franklin. That would be merely close to what the hell we do.
Give me a minute on this.
14:33, I
All right,
think.
so 15 minutes. I'm playing that jump out. That was beautiful. Kelly, when you came up, we're near the same age, right?
I have no idea because
Well,
I've
I'm
been
gonna say
saying
this.
that since I was
I'm gonna say this. I'm in my.
I have no recollection of the aforementioned events. Damn it, if it worked for Clinton, it'll work for me.
I'm in my late 50s, we'll say, so we're close enough. When you were coming up,
I'm in my absent 20s.
I hear you. Did you dig AC/DC and Led Zeppelin and all
I've
that?
seen AC/DC probably 15 times.
Yeah, and it's so it's wild because I remember
Motorhead and Fishbone are my two favorite bands.
I know, that's crazy, man. I
And I'm a
remember.
blues man.
I remember my dad listening to your one of your CDs. I don't. It's the one with FBI on it.
Oh, that's the original bad blues music.
That's incredible. Wow, by the way. My dad
Broke more
loved it.
records than any local artist ever.
You sold.
Ever.
Do you remember how many?
We were in the top 20. The record tapes.
Yeah,
Everything that
yeah.
they used to do every day, posted it.
Yep.
I mean, we're in there with Beyonce sales. For 22 weeks.
That's crazy.
Our first album was in there for 22 weeks.
Well, my dad was like, this guy has got a really cool thing. It's what he said. He's like, it's blues, but it's like rock. It's got everything in it, man.
Right.
But people don't realize most music is the blues. Most pop music.
Everything is. It's all derivatives of the blues. Being also stepchildren of gospel as well. But the blues is the root of all popular music.
And you know what else I think helps you kind of span the different genres as well, is that you're a showman. And I think that's an incredibly important and rare piece of the puzzle for you, man, because, dude, I mean, I put you up there with some of the top showmen
Kelly's one
ever.
of the best frontmen I've ever seen
Right?
in my life.
Yeah. What do we got here? I need glasses for
Who
this.
was your favorite front guy?
Of a band or like. Let me be honest about where I really got the showmanship from. Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson.
Big
comedic inspiration for me.
And the insult stuff, how you can pick with a crowd. I got that from Don Rickles.
I knew you were going to say
Don
Rickles.
Don Rickles is my favorite comedian of all time. And my wife, my beautiful wife right there. Hello, Adrian.
Which doesn't make any sense, by the way.
I'm so far over my head. I'm dating so far over my head.
Let me tell you, you're so far out of your league, you're in a different sport.
Right.
You understand?
You know why? She doesn't know my real name. She doesn't really know.
She just knows you're Kelly Bell, the singer.
I'm Marcus. She thinks I'm really Marcus. And she thinks I'm a physicist.
I don't know if rolling joints one-handed qualifies you as a physicist, my friend.
That's physical. It's something like that. Hey, I got 4 degrees. Hold on now.
I'll tell you my favorite moment I've ever spent with you, Kelly. It was actually...
Wait, can we tell this one?
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's when you had me come to the school. Do you talk about that part of your life? I don't want to go into it if you don't.
I'll talk about that part.
Okay.
I'll talk about that part.
Why don't you explain?
I won't name names.
That's, of course, I would never, but explain what you do.
In case anybody doesn't know, I'm a licensed certified social worker as well. So I work with kids with emotional difficulties. I've worked in corrections. I've worked in, but I've been in mental health for a really long time. I have 4 college degrees, all related to mental health. So that's been a life. I've been living a double life for a long time. So I had a kid one time who was really struggling and didn't look like he was going to graduate. Huge radio station fan. Big fan of Mickey's show. So I called Mickey up and I said, look, man, I need a favor. I got this kid that adores you, and I need you to sign some stuff for him. I'm coming to do your show. Can you get some promo stuff together, get some swag together, sign it for me for the kid. So he does that. I do the show, and Mickey says to me when I get there, he says, I can do better than that. What time do you want me to meet you at the school?
Love it.
So imagine this kid's face. I told him, if you get your grades up, I will bring you something from his show, signed by him. And if you get your grades up, this kid went from failing everything to graduating on time. I walked up to the door of his English class and I called him out, standing in the doorway. And I said, remember I told you I was going to bring you something from the station and from Mickey's show? And I'm holding this hat that he had signed. And he's like, is that for me? And I step out of the doorway and Mickey's standing behind me.
And he couldn't see him yet. Oh, he's still there. He is.
He couldn't see him when he was behind me because, I used to be a little bigger than
I was in Kelly's pocket at the time.
My shadow used to weigh 200 pounds. So he was standing in the back, and when I stepped out, it was like, and you have never, I don't think, if you never knew what, just to be captivated by someone, this was it. I mean, to be completely taken aback by something. Man.
If I could say something, I thank you for saying that part of the story. I sincerely
you might have saved that kid's life, man.
Well, thank you. But
saved that kid's life.
what really hit me was what you
You got
did
to see me
for
as
that
Mr.
kid.
Bell.
Well, but what
don't know
you
me as
did
Kelly
for that kid is what hit me, because I remember being a young kid that was troubled as a student. I was fortunate. I had a great priest. I had some shitty ones too, but I had a great priest that kind of did what you did for that kid. Just showed that he cared, showed that he mattered. And I thought, man, if I could just show up. I'm off the air at 10. I work 4 hours a day. I drive, what was it, Owens Mills or somewhere that way. And I just thought, yeah, I'm doing this. And I'll be honest with you, it's in the top 5 things I've ever done in my life. Just because to see that real sort of effect you had when that kid for myself was unreal, man.
Let me tell you something about that particular kid. So I'm in a group one time with this kid, and we're having a discussion about stars and bars.
Yeah.
What people refer to as the rebel flag. It's not the rebel flag. It's the Confederate battle flag. Learn your history.
Right.
But the one they referred to as the rebel flag, they were talking about it. And so I said, let's talk about the history of that, why it was brought back, all that other stuff. Because a lot of people believe that it was here since 1865. No, It was not.
Right.
No, it was not. It was reintroduced in the 50s to stop black people from voting for registering to vote. That's why it was brought back. Same thing with most of the statues and everything. So, I'm educating them on this. And they point to this kid and go, well, you got a big rebel flag outside of your house. And I'm going, no, he doesn't. I've been to his house several times. I'm a social worker. I've been to his house several times. Like, I go check up on my boys to make sure they're all right. I'll pull a surprise. Mr. Bell will show up at your house on a Saturday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you better be there. And so I show up, and he said nothing. So the kids are arguing back and forth with me about he lived in a trailer park. And he said, well, Mr. Bell, I got to tell you the truth. I do have it. It's there all the time. I just always take it down when I know you're coming.
Wow. Did you cry?
Dude, I'm not then, but I'm trying not to cry right now.
Yeah,
every time I
that's
think about
beautiful,
it.
man.
Every time I think about it.
Yeah. That's
So,
amazing.
yeah,
So that's I just wanted people to know. I mean, you're an incredible entertainer. Nobody can take that away from you. But the man you are is why I think you have really been so successful. I've never met a person.
I would agree with that.
I have never met a person that has said to me, Kelly Bell, what an asshole. Not one.
Do you know my ex-wife?
Well, I've talked to your wife a couple times on the phone. But other than
That's
that.
my wife's wife.
Yeah, your wife.
Not my practice marriage.
No, not your
Okay.
practice marriage.
Yeah.
No. Your real wife calls you an asshole sometimes.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but man,
yesterday.
you're a good man, Kelly Bell. And, as I've gotten older and I look back on life, and I've had, like you, amazing opportunities to meet amazing people. And you're one of them, dude. And I cherish that I got to know you over all these years, man.
Appreciate you.
And I love the fact, I got to say this, you kind of changed your image up. I mean, dude, you had the dreads for 30 years.
So look, you and I both know for 10 years I've been wanting to cut my dreadlocks.
Yeah.
But when you get into a brand, you can't just.
That's why do you think I stopped growing? I could have kept growing. I said, nah, let me stick with this. Right.
I'm a quit in half.
Yeah, people seem to like me here.
Right.
I'm good.
Right. I can just stay in the 6th grade.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm an ass kicker here in the 6th grade.
Crushing it in indoor soccer. I am crushing it right now. Watch me get this off. Watch me score off the wall. Watch this. You ain't never seen anybody kick a red rubber ball harder than me.
5'3" and dominating.
That's because everybody else was 4'8".
And it was great because when I first was around you, you were a big man. You were over 400 pounds. You're 6'3".
My shadow weighed 200 pounds.
Right, that's incredible. And I mean, but dude, you're like this gentle giant that I just adore, man. For real.
Well, when you got 30 years of martial arts, you don't need a bodyguard.
Yeah, that helps.
You have an air of confidence that you could be and being in the martial arts community.
What is your martial art, man?
A Shorin-ryu.
Is that what is that?
Okinawan Shorin-ryu.
Okay, is that like kung fu or?
No, it's karate.
It's karate.
Yeah, but it's one of the original. One of the original karate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Did
Master
you
Eberhard
compete
Welch.
in karate too?
Yes, I did. I competed on the national karate circuit for 2 years.
Is that right?
Got beat up by some of the
Wow.
Got my ass whooped in more states than the court.
regular.
Yeah.
Fat Lip Blues.
Fat Lip Blues, yeah.
I used to room with Billy Blanks before the
Really?
days.
No.
Get outta here.
Don't let that spandex fool you. That is
a
one
bad
of the
man.
most dangerous
Is that right?
I know that.
Yeah.
on the earth.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget who told. Was it John Rollo or something? His name
John-
came up.
John-
and
John's
yeah,
a
but John
beast
was
too.
like, John goes, yeah, don't mess with don't fuck around and make jokes in front of him.
No.
Yeah.
No. Billy don't have that kind of sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly.
No. But I also grew up. I mean, Eberhard Welsh, Master Eberhard Welsh, was my sensei. He was also the student of Tadashi Yamashita from, you may know from the Chuck Norris movie.
Oh yeah.
He mastered every weapon. He was the greatest. He was on That's Incredible.
Right,
As being
yep.
like the fast. He was in the world record book for being as fast as
Didn't
man
they consider him
alive,
the
all
most
that stuff.
dangerous man in the world
Yep.
at one time?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about.
Whipped my so Eberhard is doing the DC Classic karate tournament.
Yeah.
I'm his number one student. So of course I'm running around helping to run.
Sure.
What he's got a headphone. He's really upset. He's anxious running a huge at the Washington Convention Center. He's got like 150 rings going on at the same time. He comes over to me. He says, "Go over there and talk to Yamashita and find out, does he want apples or oranges for his demonstration?"
Right.
Okay, well, Yamashita does all these things, like including lay you on your back without your gi top, holding a watermelon. He blindfolded takes a sword and cuts the melon without cutting you. He also puts an apple in your mouth and he works nunjaku and takes it out of your mouth and the apple just explodes without knocking your teeth out. Blindfold.
Got to pay your dues, man. Got to pay your
I
dues.
tell you what,
Hold
Master
on.
Yamashita could have whooped my ass in the car because I'm gone.
Look. So he sends me over to talk to Yamashita. Yamashita does not speak English very well.
Right.
So I bow in. I show my respect. I said, "Sensei, did you want apples or oranges for your demonstration?" He looked at me and went, "Cease." And I went, "Okay, but did you want apples or oranges?" Since of course, being the dumb American, I think
Right.
if I say it slower,
Yeah.
he'll understand. Like it's a qualitative difference,
Right.
not quality.
Right.
So I'm saying, "Hey, did you want apples or orange?" And he sees that clearly I'm doing this. So
Right.
he's insulted now.
Right.
I just insulted the most dangerous man on the planet.
Right.
And he says, "Cease." And I go, "Yes, sir." So I go back to my sensei, who I also don't want to fight.
Right.
God rest his soul.
Right.
So I go to him and I go, he says, "Cease."
So I mean apples?
He looked at me like, "What the hell does cease mean?" I said, "That's not even 6 in Japanese. What are you talking about?" And I said, "I know this." I said, "But do you want?" He said, "Shut up. Go back over there and find out what that man wants." So now I'm like, both of you can kill me.
Right.
All right.
I'm just picking which one's going to.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a 10th degree black belt. You're you're 8th degree black belt. Okay. So all right, I'm just gonna go back over here and say, "Sensei, sorry to bother you again, but did you want cease?" He cut me off. Said, "Cease." I said, "Yes, sir." I went right on over to Eberhard, and he said, "What did I say?" The man said, "Cease, and please don't send me back over there. I'm afraid he is going to kill me if I go back over there again." He said, "I can't get you to do anything." He's like, "You see all this crazy." Now he's complaining. He's on the stress of his day. He's taking it all out of me. He grabs me by my gi, drags me over to Yamashita, and says, "Sensei, did you need apples or oranges for your demonstration?" He looked at Eberhard and said, "Cease." And Eberhard looked at me and said, "Damn it, you heard him, man. Cease." So I took his credit card. I take Eberhard's credit card. I came back with 6 of every damn thing in the produce aisle.
Exactly, man. You bring him all the food, man.
Yeah, I got 6 tomatoes. He said, "Why you get tomatoes?" I said, "They fruit." I got it. I came back with 3 grocery bags of stuff just to get ass. That was as
Did
many.
you ever find out what cease means?
No, but that was as many push-ups as I've ever done in my life. Don't mess with Sensei's money.
That's
That was
hilarious. Oh my! When did you stop doing martial arts?
Probably when I was still studying for my master's.
Wow.
So yeah, I did it for a long time.
Do you talk about where you went to college? Where did you go?
I went to Montgomery College. I started there because I'm a big fan of community college.
Right.
It's a great way to start.
Love it.
I went to both Tacoma and Rockville campus, and then I went to the university. I was a horrible student in high school. 498 people in my graduating class. I was 419.
Really?
D-. And I was a
Who were the
letter man.
79 dumber motherfuckers than you?
Right. They were the ones that sitting behind me at detention. I lived in detention.
Oh my
I
God!
loved it. Are you kidding?
How
She
long
used
were
to
you
bring
in
me
college?
lunch.
How long did you go to college for?
9 years. I have 4 college degrees.
That's incredible.
I turned it around and committed to college.
I don't think I drove by 4 colleges in my life, man.
Look, what it was I was sitting in college, immigrant in college, treating it like a 13th grade, like a lot of us did. And this lady, Dr. Wee, this little Chinese lady, 4'9", she looked at me and she said that I was in my remedial math
You
class.
so big.
No.
That's what she said. No, I'm kidding. What'd she say?
She says, come to the board and work this problem out. And I go, nah, that's all right.
Did you really?
I swear to God. No, that's all right. And she looked at me and she went, and then she got this white dude up front and she said, come on, you come to the board, Gary. Gary came to the board and I'm like, he's dumb as a box of rocks.
Right.
But the thing that insulted me was he had the balls to get it wrong. And so I'm sitting in the cafeteria the next day, I'm eating pizza, I'm rapping and beating on the table with my boys and everything, and all of a sudden something hit me and I started putting my books in my backpack because you had to wear it on one shoulder because that's how you can't look cool in college if you wear it on your back. So I put it on one shoulder and I stand up and my friends say, what the hell are you doing? I'm going to the library, man. That lady asked me about her work the other day and I didn't have it done and that was embarrassing. I ain't never going to be embarrassed like that again. And they were like, you don't even know what the library is, fool. And I'm like, and I didn't. I walked past it 8 times a day. Never looked up in the etching in the concrete that said library.
Right.
But it changed my whole life. That little lady changed my entire life.
Wow.
I never forgot that.
Wow, that's
man.
an amazing story.
So I fast forward. I'm taking my licensing exam. I'm taking a class for my exam. I go across the street at the break, and I'm standing in this market getting a salad, and who's standing next to me? Looks exactly the same except her hair is completely white. And I walk up to her and I say, "Are you Dr. So-and-so?" And she says, "Yes. Yes, I am." And she said it in a different voice, but I don't want to appear completely racist because you already played.
Yeah, I already did that part.
Right. I want to bring it back.
Yeah.
But I had a good one. So you know. And I had a good one. I don't mean after the massage. That was a whole another thing, but we're not supposed to talk about that today.
What'd she say to you?
I said to her, are you Dr. So-and-so? And she said, yes, I am. And I said, I just want you to know. And right then I was thinking, oh, I'm a getter. I got 4 degrees I'm getting. I'm like, you don't know who you were talking to.
Right.
And right in that moment, I was like, wait a minute, you were my motivation.
Yeah. She knew exactly who she was talking to.
She knew exactly who she was talking to.
Isn't that wild?
And it changed. I just said, I want you to know that you changed my life.
That's wild, man.
And I shook her hand and I walked away feeling good about it. And it's been about, and I hear that anytime I'm getting ready to walk away from an opportunity that I feel like I'm going to take, I hear that. Ain't nobody ever going to say that to me again.
Right.
You know, the motherfucker that said you can't do it all never met me.
Right.
I've been a professional bowler. I've been a professional wrestler. I fought in the national karate circuit. I've been in a fucking great
I didn't know you were a professional bowler?
I bowled at Pro Bowler's Tour.
No kidding.
Dude.
He comes walking. He knows. He's seen me bowl. He comes walking in with his big gambling mouth and walks. He
turned right around and left. I seen him bowl 3 frames. I went, me and my money. So no.
Right. He walks in. He says, "Oh, they got you here." We were doing an appearance. We were doing a charity together. Yeah. And so he walks in and he says, "I bet you so-and-so dollars that you don't strike, and I'll give you 3 chances at it." I said, "I only need 1."
And he did.
I said, "I'm going to throw the first 2 away."
Yeah.
I walked up in the first one, put the ball in the gutter, and pushed it down the gutter.
The 3rd one, boom! I was like, damn!
Wow.
It was just balls of steel, dude. I loved it. You know, Kelly, you've assembled such an incredible band over the years. Yes.
Mr. Jamie Ignazi right here.
Yes.
The newest member of the Kelly Bell Band, our saxophone player, who, interestingly enough, tried out for the band like 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Did you look at him and go,
"You're too white"?
Did you do the clicks?
I was like, "Sorry, we already got 3 white guys in the band, and we kind of hit our quota, our Caucasian quota. we won't be fat. We won't be fan anymore.
Matt Carroll was in the band.
Right. Yeah. Like we had now our bass player is
You were like
Latino
the
now.
original DEI band, dude. You forced your band to have white people in it. I loved it. But no, dude, like, so you joined this incredible band after all these years.
Yes.
What's it like playing with them?
Let me tell you, it's
Hold that up
been
close.
an amazing experience.
Yeah.
It's just not only meeting all the guys, but musically, it's been incredible.
Songs are
These
awesome.
guys, they turned out they're some of my best friends already.
Yeah.
And it's only been not even a year yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, we talk every day. It's
That's
like,
awesome,
they're
man.
family. They've had, they've invited my wife, over to their house. And
That's the way a band's supposed to be, man.
And so look, the one thing that people don't realize is I'm the only guy I know that has a band in my name. I get the same check that he gets.
You're not the only guy. You're not the only guy. When I put my jam bands together and everything, and Great White Lion, Snake, and got all them players, everybody made the same, including me.
Yeah, but I'm in bands that people care about. I mean, like people went to see that made records, had T-shirts. You know, I don't mean bands that just dealt with like strippers and cocaine.
Hey, come on now.
I'm just saying.
There was no cocaine. There was no cocaine in my life ever. I've probably been.
I was talking about your dressing room. I wasn't talking about your life.
I've never done that. Cocaine. Never in my life.
Really?
Not once. I've never done anything but smoke weed and drink very little. I don't do anything. I'm a boring friend. You know what? I'm the friend that everybody wants to go.
because you're funny.
Well, no, because I'll drive home.
Right.
I'm the DD all the time.
But he's he's also feisty. He'll get into a fight in a minute.
Quick. Not anymore. Not
He'll get
anymore.
into a fight in a minute.
Not anymore.
I pulled him off a few people. And he on the fight. Nobody in size. You know why? Because there is nobody in size. So every fight
I'm in, I go to
like, do you always have to fight the bouncer? Do you always have to fight the bouncer, y'all?
I just argue. I don't really fight. I just like to argue with people.
Well, he argued right here.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm like, and I done talking to big chicks. I'm like, come on, dude. She's like 7 feet tall. You could go up on her. What are you doing? That's actually Mickey's joke.
I love when it comes back full circle. Matt, let me ask you. Did you ever see them like at the Wrecker or in the big room?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's one of the most fun.
Always. And I was saying earlier, I'll put Kelly up against the best showman in the country. Man.
He is one of the best shows.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I remember when you played up in Fallston at that bar I used to own years ago, and you invited me on stage to play the conga, whatever. And I've never played them before. Like, I played drums, but I never played them. About 2 minutes into this, I'm going, my hands are going to fall off. They hurt like a son of a bitch. And you would have played the shit out of them things.
In the cold.
Yeah, in the oh my
That's
God.
hard.
You ever played them?
Yeah, congas.
Dude,
I mean, you got to build up the endurance.
Oh my God.
It's like those kickboxing
Turn
guys.
around, I'm playing them with
that
sticks.
They kick the
Remember, I
bamboo.
grabbed the sticks from your drummer. He turned around and goes, why are you playing them with sticks? I said, because it hurts, goddammit. That's why.
And this is my wheelhouse.
Now, but Kelly's been doing it for 30 years now. I mean, how many of your band members have been with you that long? Or what's the longest band members?
Longest right now is probably Ryan. He's been with me about 16, 17 years.
Okay, yeah.
But, I mean, Eric has been with me a long time. Frankie's been with me almost a decade. Taylor's been with us. Taylor was the first girl in the band. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, and what's been great is there's been a lot of great people in the band. And the change, every time it changes the sound a little bit every time, you know. But it always works out.
Well, it's a deadly combination, man, because you've got an incredible showman.
Yeah.
You've got the best musicians around.
Incredible.
And they're all amazing people. I mean, you've met.
I've
You know
hung
all
out
of
with
them?
him and his band 50 times. I could tell a quick story, if I'm permitted. Ira. So explain Ira to people. How do you explain Ira?
Ira Mayfield Jr., one of my very best friends, and
One of the greatest guys I've ever met.
guitar player in the Kelly Bell Band for 24 years.
They're playing a place. I show up. I see him standing outside. And he just always had a look about him, kind of like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, just this look of like, I ended up here. So I woke up and go, hey, Ira. He goes, and he's real chill. He goes, hey, Mickey. I go, what time you go on? He goes, I don't know. I go, well, what time's the first set? He goes, I don't know. I go, well, how do you know when you go on? He goes, Kelly says, let's go on. And I get up and go. And I go, that's exactly what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he goes, it's awesome, man. I get here on time. I leave on time. And Kelly tells me what to do in between. That's what it was. And he meant it with love.
We don't use set lists.
I know.
We've never used set lists. It's all up here. So I call it on stage.
Wow.
So you'll see me on stage. You might see me look at somebody else. I might use a hand gesture or I might mouth something. And they'll blink or nod. They give me a quick nod. And then that way I know that they understood what I was saying because they start the next song.
See, that's a cool way to do it, man. I look at it like when I'm at a DJ gig, if you've got a dance floor going, you can't have this pre-made music list.
way.
Are you there for you or are you there for them?
Right.
That's the difference between being an artist and being an artist entertainer.
Sure, sure. I mean, but most
I
bands
always
don't
consider
do
myself
that.
to be
So
an entertainer.
you've been able to ride that wave with the audience.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's no different, Matt, than I wrestled in Maryland champ. Mickey and I also wrestled each other too. I forgot.
I got his
forgot
ass
about that.
off his feet and slammed him. Did I not?
He did.
He was shocked. I got on my shoulders and went backwards and dumped him.
All right, so he did a Samoan drop.
Yeah. You helped
But-
like a son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
well, that's my
I ain't
job.
gonna lie.
That's my job.
I thought when I got him up.
I was gonna say he let you.
No, but here's the
I mean,
funniest part.
It felt real easy to him.
Yeah.
It felt to me. I said, Mickey, we know how to do this.
I picked him up. First time I got him up, I went, oh, he's helping. Because I was expecting one of my testicles to shoot out of my ass.
I was like, don't hold me up there because you don't want that. You don't want to hold me up there. I can't help you but so much once I'm up there posting. But I can get up there real easy for you.
That was so much fun doing that with you, man. You know, the three other huge guys in the ring.
I've been putting you over for a long time.
Oh, forever. I owe you so much, my friend. So what's next for the Kelly Bell Band? What do you got coming up?
Man, everything, man. The best. I say it all the time, man. The best song I ever wrote hasn't been written yet.
How about live shows? Where are you going to be next?
We have been touring all over the place. This is our 30th year anniversary.
yeah, how many albums do you guys have now?
14.
14 albums.
14 albums. Our last album is called Know My Name. We're writing a new album now. The problem is it slows the process down because we're in such high demand. So here's what we did, and you'll love this marketing.
All right.
And I probably shouldn't say this publicly, but it's show business. And that's one reason why the Kelly Bell Band has been around for 30 years too, is we don't forget that aspect either.
Yeah, you're a great businessman.
Right.
Yeah.
So we let the clubs know that we play regularly, and we're mostly festivals. We're 95% festivals these days. And I said, basically, let them know anybody who books before February 1st gets to be on the back of the tour shirt. There were 40 gigs booked by January 3rd.
Are you serious?
January 3rd.
Oh, my God.
So, and they're on the shirts that I got you guys.
Wow.
I brought you guys.
Dartboard.
So I put a dartboard in the back to make fun of my agent because his routing is terrible.
Right. I got you.
I've been saying that for years.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you go like this.
There it is.
Maryland,
Right.
Chicago,
Right.
Philadelphia,
Exactly.
Nebraska,
Exactly.
New York. Yeah,
Right.
I get it. I
Right.
get it.
So
I remember those
we put
days.
darts on it and everything.
Yeah, I love it.
So it's awesome, man.
Are you big in other states?
Yeah. And we're carrying a horn section too.
Yeah.
We're carrying a horn section this season.
Yeah,
So
we had some great guys. I mean, we got Nick Ryder from
Bumping the Uglies and John Works. Craig
Tennis.
Constantine from Almighty Senators.
And then you got Caddis Roll from Reverend Smackmaster.
Reverend Smackmaster, yeah.
And then John McCahey from
Everywhere.
he
How's
plays
it
for
the new
everybody.
guy? How is it the new guy knows more about the band than you do?
Because it's
Because
his
I'm in
job.
charge of it.
He's in charge of the horn section.
I got to keep all those guys in
Right.
line. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
I'll be
It's a
quiet.
job in itself.
Yeah.
All right, we
It's
do a
his
little
job.
thing on here we call the news. It's our own version of it. You guys chime in, play along. We are here with the great Kelly Bell, the Kelly Bell Band, Fat Blues Music. Is it kellybell.com?
KellyBellBand.com.
Kelly Bell Band.
FatBlues.com, PHAT. They're both taking to the same spot. Check us out on Facebook and all the other social media. Fat Blues, baby. You can't go wrong.
You cannot. And we can't go wrong with the news the way we do it. Brought to us by Barnes Paving, BARNESpaving.com. Incredible. Sidewalks, driveways, parking lots, whatever you need. They're accredited with the Better Business Bureau, MHIC licensed and insured, and just an incredible partner on the show. Here he is with the best news. That's the facts. Matt, what do we got?
We'll see how well this goes. So we're in a loud environment.
Yeah.
See what you guys can hear.
So pretend that we're in a basement party at my house.
Yeah.
And there's a trash can with Miller ponies. And some barbecue potato chips in a bowl with some stale popcorn.
This is going to work, isn't it? This is going to work.
There's a red light in the basement window.
I'm not going to lie. That's not all that's at the party, but we're going to keep it at that.
It's a black party. You've never been to black. You got to go through the kitchen to get downstairs. It's one of those parties.
You're not even sure.
The stairwell is like this big. You got to step sideways.
You don't know whose house it is, period.
You don't know whose house it is.
No. All you know is
a dog there that nobody owns.
Right. And you better not mess with it. He's sitting in the kitchen.
Some of the big news that we got last night was Stephen Colbert announced that CBS has canceled The Late Show.
Good. I hate him.
Yeah, he told his audience.
Why? Honestly, can I get into it, Matt, real quick? Do you mind?
Yeah, I got it here.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, God, why do you hate him?
Oh, why do I hate? Oh, yeah, why did it happen?
Why do I hate him?
Talk about that. Yeah.
He's the most condescending, arrogant prick I have ever seen on television.
That's how you feel?
Oh, he's the worst. He's just so swarmy. He's one of those, there are comedians that I love that are just super intelligent, so they think they're smarter than everyone, and they condescend constantly, and I don't find them funny.
Isn't that why a lot of guys get into comedy, though?
No, I don't. I've met him 3 times.
Yeah.
I think he's a total prick, and I'm glad he got fired, and I wish he would have got fired 7 years ago.
He's going to get picked up by somebody.
You really feel?
I have a feeling.
I know people he screwed over, too.
You might want to zen down a little bit. Because this ain't good for you.
I need my other face. I know. Thank you.
I mean, it's getting a little rough over here.
Well, you like Doris Day when you did that.
The crazy news is that it just wasn't he was fired. They're pulling the plug on The Late Show.
Yeah.
It's had 2 hosts over the years, and apparently The Late Show holds a substantial lead in the number of nightly viewers opposite Jimmy Kimmel and twice as many as Jimmy Fallon. Here's the quote from CBS. They said, "This is purely a financial decision against a challenging backdrop in late night."
That's what it is.
Yeah. It is not related in any way to the show's performance, content, or other matters happening at Paramount.
Well, look at late night, too, though. I mean, with Seth's show, they got rid of the band.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't want to pay a band anymore.
Well, because if people really do the work, advertising in that level in the networks, it's down like 45% that people are paying what they used to pay, because people are spreading their money in such different areas.
Yeah,
That's true.
Right?
Hence.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't like him, but you like Fallon and the other guys.
I think Fallon's a super talented guy.
See,
he's a great musician, a great singer.
Fallon gets on my nerves.
He's an ass kisser. He kisses all the celebrities' asses.
Yeah.
I grew up with Letterman.
You're not looking for any opening gigs.
No, I'm not really.
Nah. Really.
I'm at the point now, Kelly, where I'd rather sit home and yell. You didn't do anything. And I don't even want anybody else in the house.
I'm not your audience. I'm your dog.
Right.
Stop
Exactly.
yelling at me.
So
I don't
true.
understand sausage. I just want a sausage. Do I have to hear your fucking jokes to get a sausage here?
So true.
I'm gonna fuck that mailman up. You ain't getting another delivery this week.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right, well, supposedly we're going to get the Epstein files.
Yeah.
President Trump has directed Attorney General Pam Bondi to try and get the grand jury records in the Jeffrey Epstein case unsealed. He says, Bondi says, we are ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts. I have a feeling that it's going to be a very unsatisfying revelation.
Let me ask you guys this question. No. Let me ask you a question. So the theory is that Trump's on the list, and that's why they haven't released it.
Right.
Let me ask you this. they had that list for 2.5 years.
Why didn't the Democrats
while
release it?
Biden was president, and they hated Trump?
Yeah.
Why didn't they say Trump was on the list? They said everybody else was.
Well, you know what I think
it
it is,
makes
man?
no sense. I don't think,
hold on.
Sure.
I want everybody to pay attention because this is something that doesn't happen except for, well, real country-ass Negroes who wear shirts like N-words for Trump.
Right.
I saw that.
Right. I saw that shirt, too.
You saw that?
I saw it.
A grown black man wearing an N-word for Trump. I thought that was a little much.
I did too.
But I'm getting ready to defend Trump.
I mean, the shirt was black and white. That's why I thought
Right. And he was a large man.
Yeah,
you know?
and the shirt was white.
Right.
So it was more white than black. I thought the whole thing was racist.
Right. Everything about it. So, but they need to leave Trump alone about this Epstein shit.
I agree with you.
Leave him the hell. So, yeah, his name's on the list. Yeah. So what? A whole lot of other people. He went to the party. Did you go to a Diddy party? I'm going to a Diddy party tomorrow. If you let me go. If you let me go, I'm going tomorrow.
I know. I hear what you're saying.
I'm taking a bag of condoms and an apology to my wife. Just kidding, honey. These are just jokes.
Yeah.
These are just jokes. I still need a ride home.
So this is, here's my conspiracy theory. This goes way above Trump, all the other presidents that were here. This is more about.
You trying to say Obama and Michelle went over there?
No, I'm just saying this is more about them having leverage over people in the world.
That's what it is.
And they can't release
It's a blackmail list.
They can't release this.
I think they
and they ain't gonna release this.
I don't know.
Because of the blackmail. It's not the blackmail. It's the black. Obama's on that list. I'm telling you.
You think he is?
Oh yeah, he's on that list.
I think he's too much of a nerd.
No, I think he's in a slinging dangling.
You think so?
Swagger, man. Come on.
Yeah. You know, he does have plenty of swagger. You ever seen him smoke a cigarette?
Yes.
He smoke a cigarette like Frank Sinatra, yo.
Yeah, but he's got that kind of Liberace swagger. Like, I don't buy it.
All right, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen Michelle?
There's rumors, man.
Have I seen
Have you
Michelle?
seen
I've
Michelle's
never
ass?
seen her ass, really. I don't look at women like that, Kelly. I refuse to look at women that way.
I thought this was a straight show. Anyway, get your transitioning ass back over here. Let me finish the story.
Go ahead.
I'm saying, if you see him looking at that woman and with that ass, you know he's packing. You gotta be packing. They can't get to it.
I hear you.
It's thunderous. She got a squad of Volkswagen. I mean, she's probably leg curling Brock Lesnar. I'm saying the woman is thunderous. He is packed. Come on now.
I'm not saying he's not.
Come on.
I'm just saying,
He
does
probably
he
walked
know?
around the kitchen. He was probably in the White House in a banana hammock probably half the damn time.
I think Mickey's talking about a beard.
I'm talking about what?
He's a beard, right?
Yeah.
He's a beard.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He's a verb. Come on and get this Obama. I'm gonna Obama you. I'm gonna Obama you tonight.
I just can't picture him like talking sexy. Well,
Trump says it.
no, but hold on. Can you picture Obama in bed? Well, Michelle, I'm gonna tear it up tonight.
Time to get this dick, though.
There's something clinically wrong with your husband. You know that. Okay.
But Trump says that too, though.
Yeah.
Trump said, "Hey, Ivanka, time to get that Obama girl." Because he it's that Mandingo thing. He it's the Mandingo thing. He was like, I want you to hate me a little bit so you can come get this black dick. So come on, get this Obama. Trump calls his penis Obama. I'm telling you.
Oh my God. That's weird. 'Cause I call mine Kelly Bell.
You should.
I should.
I heard that guy's a dick.
Tonight I might give it a haircut, by the way.
That's how he was in the 70s.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly, that's how you were when I met you.
Wait a minute.
Hey, listen to this. I had a girl one time take a picture of me naked. In that area, it just looked like an aerial shot of Vietnam. It was bad, dude. It looked like there was a forest somebody was lost. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Was she Asian?
It's Kelly's fault.
Oh, sure, I'll follow this. Yeah. Let's get back to the news.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry. This is what
might be
happens
the
when we get
funniest
together.
show we've ever done, dude.
This is what happens when we get together.
It's ridiculous.
It's all right. Listen,
Dude,
I fully support this.
This was 25 times on the radio. We would do this with each other. Oh my
And do we
God.
get in trouble for
Oh
it?
my
Those
God.
meetings after the show are hell sometimes.
Remember when you tried to get me to say the N-word? He tried to get me. Hey, I'm not going to lie. I came that close. I swear to God. I went like this. Nope. Nickel.
I was like,
And there he's going, just say it.
Say it.
You know you want to.
You know you want to. You know you
can't
want to
wait to say it.
You know you say it when I'm not around. Say it.
I remember when I said when you said that. He goes, "You know you say it when I'm not around." I go, "Everybody knows I says it when you're not around." Oh my God! What else we got?
Let's talk about. Have you guys ever had an MRI?
No, I had one. I had one.
I had that and a colonoscopy.
I had that and the
I've had that.
Yeah.
Never had an
We'll
MRI.
talk about that later.
But you guys realize that the machines are highly magnetic.
Yes.
There was a 61-year-old man who was in critical condition after he walked into an active MRI room in Nassau County, New York, with a large metal chain around his neck. This thing pulled him into the machine and dragged him toward the device, causing what authorities call a medical episode.
So
Authorities called it a medical episode.
we call that asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It remains unclear whether he was a patient at the MRI center or why he entered the scan room. The investigation is ongoing, but the extremely strong magnets are always on, and they can pull metal objects into the machine with force. No updates have so far been given on his exact condition or what injuries he suffered, but that's like that's death by misadventure, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we want to go.
I mean, is my mother in here?
Did he die?
He's still alive.
Oh my God!
That's how I want to go.
Yeah, that's how I want to go. The MRI machine to eat me.
Yeah.
What would be worse, that or then? You remember in Fargo when the dude gets sucked in the wood chipper?
yeah.
What would be worse?
I tell you what's bad.
Yeah.
Sitting a large black man in the damn sun on a radio show.
Dude, and I got news for you. I know you're trying to do that, but sitting a small white man in the sun ain't good either.
Right.
I'm dying over
I'm just
here.
saying,
Notice who's on the end.
I got melanin, and it helps me out. But it's hot out this building.
It is hot today.
It's like I jump in the pool, but I don't
Matt,
sweat.
I always tell Matt, why don't you wear shorts? And you say you wear jeans.
I'm never a shorts guy unless we're
He's
at
rock
the
and
beach.
roll. He's rock and roll for sure.
Yeah,
Is that what it
I can be
is?
around a pool or the beach.
Is it a rock and roll thing you feel?
I've been wearing a chain wallet since the 3rd grade.
You still got an Evil
It's a
Knievel
comfort thing.
lunchbox.
See brass knuckles in his pocket right now.
Do you wear shorts, Kelly?
Shit.
Do you wear shorts?
Nah, I'm not a big shorts
Yeah,
fan. I wear it every now and again.
How do you explain that?
I just tell people my dick's too big. That's generally what I say. And it may not be
Hey,
true.
why don't
It
you
may
buy-
not be true, but you got to pay to find out.
Why don't you buy a pair of knickers?
What'd you say?
Did I say that right?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
You'd look good in knickers,
Right.
like the old golfers.
Right.
This is all we do to each other.
The whole time.
The nonstop.
The whole
It's
time.
hilarious. Go ahead. I can't even keep up with this movie.
know
All
how
right, we got one more, and this is another example of how tipping culture is out of control. There's been tipping in a water fountain. So this exploded on Reddit recently. A user posted a photo.
because we don't swim.
And you ain't real great on the tipping party.
No. Hell no.
Yeah, this person posted a photo of a water filling station they encountered at an Albany airport that had a QR code to leave a tip. That's led to an in-depth discussion over why the heck anyone would feel the need to or even be asked to tip at a water fountain.
Well, it's not. It wasn't nobody black because when we don't swim, and we ain't real good about just putting the tip in. We ain't good
Let
about
me
that.
ask you a question.
Oh, we baby.
Are you sick? Are you sick of tipping in bullshit places?
Oh, it's everywhere now.
I mean,
If you just up there handing me my food and
Right.
I ordered it in,
right.
don't look at me like I
Yeah,
owe something besides what I
remember
paid.
this? I said the same thing. He tips to carry out
If
people.
you running back and forth and you're serving me and you bring
All
me the
day
time,
long, I'll
you
have
know
a
what the
tip.
specials are.
This is why I
You
tip
get
them.
20 to 30%.
Every time.
Somebody told me this is why I tip the carry-out people.
Yeah.
Not the carry-out, I guess they are carry-out people.
Yeah.
Some of them, when you're at a restaurant that has servers, some of them I heard it's a server who gets stuck at that counter all night, and I give them 20%. Yeah. So that's why if I go into like a pizza shop and do carry-out, I won't tip. But if it's like, say, Outback, where they have servers running around,
well, they're bringing your food out to the car.
They are, but even if I had to walk in,
you're tipping them for their poor choices.
Yes, in a sense.
I just figure if I'm going to eat at this restaurant
again, without spitting my food.
Well, we can talk about whether or not I think it's this whole tipping thing is right. You know what I mean? Whether restaurants should have to pay their.
All this shit started in COVID.
It did.
It's when everyone became so gracious because we were all given free money and thought, wow, I have all this money. Let me spread it for these poor people who have to work still. Well, that's everybody
we went from 150 shows a year to 9.
Right, yeah. I didn't do comedy for almost 2 years.
Really?
Because of it. And trying to do them online.
Well, my shows,
I'm telling you,
I haven't done a show since COVID.
In comedy, huh?
I said, me, I haven't done that show since COVID.
I know, that
was my last one.
I know, we got to get you back into that.
I know.
We really do.
But tipping, though.
I would like to do your hypnosis, by the way.
I would love to have you on stage with me.
I would love
Have you been hypnotized before?
I have not. Well,
as he looks at his wife,
not that she's going to tell you.
She got me hypnotized.
Right.
Hey! And no, when she hypnotized me, all she said was, "Stay away, little white person." That's all she said.
No, she said. She said, "You know what? You used to be kind of big, so I need to marry a motherfucker and a half now." So
I'm in trouble.
Come on along.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
What you don't know is his penis is bigger than mine.
That's a lie. He's only saying that. He's only saying that because I have such a small body. You know what I mean? It's like when you cut the grass, the tree looks taller. It's the same thing.
It's like T-Rex said. He's black from the waist down and white from the wallet up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, not me. I'm just white, and I don't even have a wallet, so I'm worthless. You want to do the music?
We can.
Let's get into this. You'll love this. Just do music news. We call it Matt's Music Minute, brought to us by the fabulous Natalie Seafood Kitchen, where we're here right now.
We just played here a few weeks ago.
Man, they raved about you when I got here today, and they heard you were coming on. Servers, the owner, everybody were like, they were incredible. Can't wait to have them back.
That's what happens when you get on stage and play for 3 straight hours.
They asked me to ask you if you're going to come back.
Oh, yeah, I'll come back.
All right,
my favorite place to play? The one that has the check in my hand.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I am with you.
And they did. So, yes.
But aren't there some moments in your career along the way where it was shit money? I mean, might even lost money, but you had the best freaking time.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it's never about the money.
I'm a social worker, so we play a lot of charities. I've let guys go in the band because they didn't understand why we would be playing charities.
Right. I don't blame you.
And if I could just say this, being in the Kelly Bell Band is part of my assignment. I've known what my assignment was since I was 17 years old. And my assignment comes from a much higher entity than it does,
Malcolm X.
That too.
Okay, just checking.
That's different. El Haj Malik El Shabazz. His real name.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, his real name. I'm Malcolm Little.
Hey, look, I knew that if I was going to talk about this shit, I had to learn about it first. So I'm with you. Go ahead.
Right, got it.
So
I bringing joy in people's lives is something I've known that since I was 17 years old that I was put on this earth to do, and I'm here, and the good Lord has kept me here on this earth because of I'm in a band that's been together and relevant for 30 years.
It's incredible.
That's unheard of, and I think it has a lot to do. But and I really appreciate what you said, Nick. But that really is why I think it has a lot more to do with the person that I am and the person and the people I surround myself with.
I've met some of the most talented, incredibly gifted, whether it's musicians, comedians, actors, jugglers. I wouldn't want to be around them for 12 seconds, and they're the most talented people in the world. You happen to be incredibly talented, and you're really fucking cool to hang out with. So it's like, that's why I think people that really have longevity and they have this admiration of other artists is because of who they are as people
that create that art.
It's about being genuine. Man.
Yeah, 100%.
It's also
about
about
being
being
genuine.
bigger, too.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's not just the music.
We're not talking about my penis again, are we? Okay, just making sure we moved on.
No,
All
but,
right.
you know, but it's
My eyes are up here, man.
being part of the public. You know,
You definitely.
You give back to the public.
I heard a great old guy
You know,
one
turning
time.
somebody's bad day into a good day.
I heard an old comedian. I mean, this guy was old 30 years ago when I met him. And he said to me one time, he was dead serious. He said, I want you to understand how lucky you are. And I looked at him, he said, you're doing something for money that less than a stadium full of people in the world can do. And I went, damn, 8 billion people.
Right?
And think about how many guys are out there. I mean, there's guys do, but I mean, making a living.
Doing it well.
Right, doing it and making a living. I mean, when you think about it like that, it's incredible. I don't know how
in a
people.
very elite group.
Well, and it also, I don't know how people are assholes on top of that. We're lucky as shit in the first place. That's how I feel.
That's your Taj Mahal told me a long time ago, man. And in regard to business and stuff like that, he said, I said, Taj, how do you stay out here for so long? You know, we're sitting backstage and he was a little irritated because somebody had messed with one of his banjos and stuff like that. So he was having conversation and I thought he was going to be real short with me. And he's kind of stopped everything. And I said, how are you able to stay around for so long and be so relevant?
Yeah.
He said, don't sell yourself short in the beginning and you won't have to sell yourself out at the end.
Wow. That's some powerful shit right there.
Man, it blew my mind.
Unfortunately, I've had to sell me short my whole life. You know what I mean? I'm 5'3", dude.
I've
I'm
sold
fucked.
everything in my house. I'm still. You need a VCR? Because I got a Betamax I'm trying to get rid of right now.
Craig, let me hold your VCR right quick.
No, you ain't driving my car.
Back to the music news, Matt.
Well, let me ask you, Matt. So you've been doing this for 30 years, played all the coolest festivals around our way.
Met some of the greatest musicians in the world.
Yeah.
In history.
So what's left for you? Like, what's the bucket list place that you haven't played yet, and what's like the coolest place you think you played in your past 30 years?
I played in a volcano in Italy.
You did what?
Played inside a volcano, a dormant volcano in Italy. The Kelly Bell Band has toured in probably 35 countries, entertaining the United States military.
Yeah.
All branches, and we played on 4th of July. I think it was 4th of July. I sang the national anthem on a base in Spain. The base in Spain only flies the American flag on the 4th of July. It's the only day that they're allowed to.
And you sang the national anthem.
The national anthem.
I mean, dude,
That's incredible.
think about that, bro. Like, that's not little shit.
No.
That's huge.
No.
That's
It's
incredible,
amazing.
man.
It was amazing. So, I mean, playing inside of a volcano. So, you see a mountain, and the mountain goes like that out, and you see all the space around it. Imagine the mountain going around you. Because a dormant volcano, it just has trees and everything, and you're surrounded in this giant bowl.
Like a natural amphitheater.
It's a natural amphitheater.
That's incredible, man.
And so that was probably the coolest one. Now, probably Red Rocks would probably be the one place that I want to play. Yes.
Have you seen the show there?
We've been a joke. No.
Yeah.
I will. Don't worry. Like I said, the guy that says you can't do it all ain't met me yet.
That's right.
I'm doing all of it. I ain't leaving nothing. So in one of our songs, Know My Name, it starts with a Spanish line. And if you don't speak Spanish, then you don't know what it says. But basically it says, when it's all said and done, there'll be nothing left to say or do. And I wanted that in there. And I wanted people to get that subtle message. And I wanted them to, if they didn't speak Spanish, to go seek it out. And then all of a sudden they got this hidden message.
I love that.
In that tune.
Yeah,
I love that.
So
I put a hidden track. I swear on my first comedy CD, and if you leave the CD play, it comes up like 10 minutes later, right? And it's me making fun of Kiss, Paul Stanley, and
best
Rob
Paul
Pryor.
Stanley impersonation of all time.
Yeah.
That and Mudbone. He could do both of them.
Yeah, but nobody knows who Mudbone is anymore.
I do.
Well, I mean, white people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
right.
don't know anymore. That's what sucks. Because I would do that till I die. I love that impression. What else we got, Matt?
Well, are you guys fans of Ozzy and Sabbath? You guys check out the final
We play
concert.
some Sabbath.
I've seen you play Sabbath, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Which
play
is
from
exactly
Sabbath?
why we do it.
Yep.
War pigs.
War Pigs.
Yeah, it's badass, dude.
And then we pull it, and it's the same thing. It's heel shit from wrestling. So we'll start playing a song you like an Eagles song or something. We'll play like 30 seconds of it. You come down, run down front, and go, that's my song, and then whoop,
They
like we
stop
pull
it
back in.
and go into one of theirs.
And go to something
I've seen you do it 50 times, and I love it.
And they go,
After the 12th time of running down for something, I went, screw this guy.
He got me again.
He got me.
Well, if anybody missed the final concert that happened on July 5th, it's going to be a concert film that's going to hit theaters in 2026. It'll be featuring all kinds of performances, of course, featuring songs like War Pigs, Paranoid, along with a lot of behind-the-scenes access and interviews as well. I mean, that was just a historic concert. I mean,
oh my God. And Ozzy was in bad shape, but again, proving to everyone that he's one of the greatest entertainers of all time. All time, one of the most unique voices of all time. And Sharon proving that she might be the greatest manager of all time.
We said that the other day.
If there was anybody in the world that I would want to manage my career, it would be Sharon.
Shannon Osbourne, no doubt. Sharon
get it done
Osbourne.
for you. She's actually just retired, too. So
She's a genius.
I look for
Straight
Kelly.
genius.
You don't believe me? I think Kelly may follow in her footsteps.
Maybe she will. I mean,
And I gotta tell
Sharon
you-
got it from her father. Maybe she'll get it from Sharon and
But she didn't make it as
take
a
the
singer.
reins.
That guy, didn't you know that kid I loved on that festival? What was his name? Youngblood.
Youngblood. Yeah.
Have you seen that performance of Change? Was it Changes? No.
I don't know what he did, honestly.
Going through changes. Dude, with Nuno Betancourt on guitar, and that song doesn't have guitar on it normally. And I saw Nuno do a thing talking about it, and he said, "Dude, I'm on stage, and I'm realizing how incredible this guy is and what we're doing." He goes, "I felt like I was playing Purple Rain with Prince." He's like, "That's how powerful it was." If you haven't seen that footage, it blew me away. Like, I don't know that kid, Youngblood, but I'm going to be looking into
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. I mean, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Blew up. He kind of
He was like a pop star in the beginning,
yeah.
right?
I mean, there's pop, there's rap, there's alternative
He's
rock.
a really interesting
He's
artist.
stealing my gimmick. Right?
Yeah, basically.
ripping it off, man.
Or maybe
I
you
did it
just
when it wasn't cool.
But maybe you just inspired him.
That's been one of the coolest things about being in a band, man. Is because now I'm an OG.
Right, yeah.
I didn't
Young
know
cats
I'm
come
right.
up to you.
They come like Word Slave, who was in the band Kelly Bell Band for 13 years. He's the lead singer of Honestly Soul now. So he went out and started his own band, which is awesome. It's like watching your little brother come out and graduate.
I get it.
You know?
Of course.
And he calls me old school OG now.
I love it. I love
calls me
it.
OG.
Some of
Every
the young
season he calls me
comics
OG.
like treat me like that, and I do. I love it.
Yeah.
Like one dude, I love him though, calls me old timer. He always comes up to me and goes, "Hey, old timer, let me ask you something." Right? And every time he does it, it's
And he's
hilarious.
legit. He's really gonna ask you a question. Yeah.
Sincere as hell, right? And every time he'll go, "Hey, old timer," and I go, "What's up, fresh face?" Right? And I call him fresh
What's
face.
up, meat?
No, he goes, "Why do you call me fresh face?" I go, "'Cause fuck face is just a little rude."
Right.
And he goes, "So is that what you mean every time you call me fresh face?" I go,
Sure.
"Maybe." But no, I dig it, man. It's cool, isn't it?
It's a good thing, man.
And when we were young, there were guys but there were guys we looked up to that we were like, "Oh my God, this guy."
Mark Winter of the Nighthawks is the reason I have tattoos on my arms.
Who was the guy? You know him. Oh, I would see him at the Cat's Eye out of Loch Raven.
Big Jesse Yard.
Is he
was one of my
alive?
mentors. No, he passed away.
Did he
years
really?
ago, yeah, he
I'm gonna-
moved to Florida. I got to spend some time with him before he moved to Florida.
Big Jesse Young.
Big Jesse Young. He was one of my mentors. He's on the same record you're on.
Is that right?
Yes.
Dude, I got real quick about that guy. I saw him one night at the Cat's Eye Pub. And I
No, New Haven Lounge.
No, that was on Loch
That's a
Raven.
Wednesday, right.
I saw him at the Cat's Eye one night.
Okay. He played there a lot
Yeah.
too, yeah.
And I walked up to him, and this young white kid, long hair, walks up to him, he looks at me like I got 8 heads. And I say, "You are an incredible singer." And he said, thank you. And I said, yeah. I said, I couldn't take my eyes off of you, like engaging the performance. So then he starts looking at me. He goes, you an entertainer? I said, I'm a comedian, right? And he goes, oh, comedy's like the blues. And I said, why is that? It's like the blues. I said, why is that? He goes, well, playing the music makes you feel good. Listening to it makes you feel awful. And he's like, if you listen to the words, a lot of times it's sad. And in comedy, like the great Richard Pryor said, if it hurt me this bad, it's going to make you laugh.
What Roy said, hurt people, right?
Hurt people.
Yeah. But you know what?
That was a cool dude.
Big Jesse on. So, like I said, he was one of my mentors.
Yeah.
Definitely. And Big Jesse, I showed up one night, and I invited him out to come to the record theater. So, Jesse played a lot of small blues bars and stuff, like a lot of blues festivals. But part of what, like you said, Matt, I try to bridge the gap between the old and the new.
Yeah.
And so I would bring a lot of these cats on stage with me. A lot of people don't know, the piano player and the singer on our original song, Homegrown, is Deanna Bogart. Right.
Really?
That's her. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's been, the harmonicas you hear, that's Mark Winter from the Nighthawks.
Oh, my God.
Legendary blues speaker, people that put the stamp on Fat Blues long before the blues societies did.
Yeah.
So that kind of helped us too. But so Jesse, I brought Jesse to the record theater. Sold out. This was back when they still paid the fire marshal or whoever it was so we could put
to not walk in.
Right.
Yeah.
So we could put 2,200 people in a room that holds 600.
Right.
So it would be packed, slam packed. So Jesse had the news story. They were doing a news story. So the cameras were following him that night.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to sit in with us that night. We're on stage. You can see when he comes in the room because the cameras are leading him. He comes all the way to the stage. We already an hour and a half into the show. I'm on stage and I'm going, where my dogs at? It's Baltimore, so everybody's like,
Yeah, of course.
Jesse comes out on stage and goes, where my dogs at? Now, how about some bitches? And all the women screamed. I'm like, there's no fucking way I could have got away with that.
Oh,
I could
my
never
God.
say that. Big Jesse y'all just called every woman in here a bitch, and they threw their panties at him.
I love it.
A 70-year-old man.
You got that swagger.
Man.
You got that swagger.
He did.
I love that guy. He was cool as hell.
Unbelievable, man.
What else we got, buddy?
Well, 9 Inch Nails is back. They're coming back with not only an album, but it's a soundtrack for Tron. Aries is going to be released on September 19th. This will be the first new music under the band's name in 5 years, and the first soundtrack that the group has ever done.
One of the best shows I ever saw at Hammerjacks was 9 Inch Nails.
No kidding.
I got to tell you the craziest story. I had a comedy show at 8 o'clock at Slapsticks across the harbor.
Oh, wow.
I get done, fly to Hammerjacks, walk in the back door, no one there. Trent Reznor is walking down the steps, covered from head to toe in powder, white powder. Walked on stage to a black light, and he glowed. And everyone else was dark. And it looked like a ghost. And it was wild as shit. And that's how he opened the show. And then I went up in the dressing room when the show was over. We always had to go check him, make sure there wasn't a girl passed out or something. I walk in this room. It is powder.
Everywhere.
I mean, everywhere.
Must have glowed for years.
Dude, I said to Louie, just let you know, the right dressing room is trashed. He goes, what'd they break? I said, nothing. Just powder everywhere. He goes, like baby powder? I go, I think so. He goes, it smells a lot better with that than the other.
I'm sure you guys had to clean some stuff up at Hammerjacks
Oh, my
back in
God,
the day, man.
dude. Rough.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if a CSI team ever walked in one of them dressing rooms.
Hey, we opened for Dave Matthews there.
You what?
We opened for Dave
I
Matthews.
remember that. Yep.
It was us and Gib Droll.
Yeah.
You were there for the Living Color show, right?
Oh my God.
That was proud. That was my event.
Were you there, Kelly?
Oh no.
We
But let me give you
the
my living color thing.
Okay.
So this is another crazy thing. So, all right. So me and Corey Glover are very good friends.
Yeah.
All right. So this was
He's the singer.
singer.
Yeah, because that guitar player's a monster
Yeah.
too.
man.
All of it heavy jazz.
Yeah. They were sick.
So this is how we became friends. They are sponsored by PRS. We are sponsored by PRS, right? So thank you, Paul Reed Smith Guitars.
Great
Love
guy.
you. Appreciate you. So we're doing the PRS event. They're headlining. We're opening up. Carl Filipiak, the guy from Whitesnake, Benny, what's his name? Bunny.
Yeah.
He sat in with us. It was just this incredible day.
Right.
And now I'm backstage at the other stage, and there's Corey. I've always admired him, you know.
Sure.
Because here they are. They made it cool when I was coming up. They made it cool to be black and like rock music.
Yeah, I get
like
it.
Fishbone.
Sure,
It's
I
like
get it.
Fishbone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so and because a lot of black people get turned off by rock music, but they forget that black people started rock music.
Why do black people get turned off by it?
I don't know. I don't know where we lost our way. We lost our way somewhere in the.
I think it's the Jackson
in the
5.
60s.
I blame the Jackson 5.
It was in the 60s.
I don't mean that as a joke. I mean the Jackson 5 to me.
The Motown sound period.
Well, it was the end of that Motown sound, and it just got insane. Smokey Robinson was writing some of the best shit he ever wrote in his life. And I think what happened is, at that same time is when Led Zeppelin and The Who and the Stones came out, and white people loved it. And I think the big black artists, right, but the big black artists at that time were song and dance men. And I think that's just where we separated.
But the black community kind of turned their back a little bit on a lot of the blues cats too. Buddy Guys talked about that famously.
Yeah.
He said they were bigger in Europe than
Yeah.
they were here in
Yeah.
the States.
Well, the
They had to go
European
over
was
there.
the English guys are what made them wealthy men at the end. They brought all that back for them. Yeah. They ripped the shit out of them too, but they ripped them off pretty good.
Yeah, well,
But-
you can believe Buddy Guy ain't got to be at work tomorrow.
Right, you can believe that.
He ain't got to do that.
By the way, the most entertaining thing I have ever seen at a live show was Buddy Guy. On stage at Hammerjacks. Well, before he goes on stage, he says to me, he goes, he called me Little Mickey, right? He said, Little Mickey, I'm going to need 4 security guards right here all night. I said, and I looked at him, I go, okay, nobody will come on stage. He goes, I'm coming off. Dude, during the show, he's on stage, I'm right on the side. He looks over at me and points to me and goes like that. I'm like, yeah. He walked off, down the steps, walked through Hammerjacks, out front, stood on a police car playing. While he's playing, he stops. He goes, open the door up. I'm going to mess with the band. And they opens it, and he starts playing things, and you hear the band, bam, stop. He does a lick, bam, right back into it. I was like, oh my God. He wasn't even in the building, and the band could hear it. It was...
So,
that
you know,
guy was fascinating.
So to be honest, and I've spent plenty of time with Buddy too, man.
Yeah.
Again, my life has been so blessed. But he got that from another one of my mentors, Albert Collins.
Albert did that
Albert
first?
did it with a 100-foot mic cable, 100-foot guitar cable.
Really?
So he didn't do it.
Went outside.
He used to go out front of the 8x10 and stand in the street and block the traffic.
And play.
And you hear the music inside the club.
That's insane.
I was his security.
Oh my
I
God.
got pictures. You remember Duke?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God,
Duke had a T-shirt with me and Albert on the front of it.
Oh,
We
that's
walking through
awesome.
the crowd.
That is awesome.
All right, so next time we are in Nashville, guys, we'll be able to visit the Post Malone Bar, now open on Broadway, Nashville. It is a 26,000 square foot party zone with 6 bars, 3 stages. He's got a bunch of stuff going on there, including
Probably
a karaoke
get
bar in the
tattoos in the
basement
back.
and a rooftop bar with killer views of downtown Nashville.
I wonder if that's the Jason Aldean bar. I was just there.
I don't know, but
I don't know. I'm wondering if he just Jason Aldean.
But if anybody deserves a place like that, it's that dude, man. He's a real kind dude, man.
He was talented too, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't think the first couple of years, I don't think people realize how talented.
Who, Jelly?
think so.
You talking about Jelly?
Yeah.
No. That's
Who we
what
talking about?
We were talking about Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone.
Jelly Roll, he's talented too. He
Yeah.
enjoyed wrestling.
I know. I saw.
You know, I might know a guy who did it first.
Right. Exactly. Right. Right, I know.
Yeah.
Cindy Lauper, by the way.
Right. That bitch can't wrestle. I whipped Cindy
Captain
down.
Lou Albano took a chair to the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Kelly, listen, dude. I swear, I wish you would come on this show more. You know, Matt and I
We got to get you in the studio.
Yeah, we
sometime.
got to come see the studio. And, bro,
I'd love to come back and talk about, other things too. Like, I can talk about mental health. I can talk about sports. I can talk about. There's a lot of things.
Why don't you just call me up and say I'm coming in next week? What day? I'm serious. Like, you have that green light, bro. Anytime, man.
that.
For real. Show's coming up. You just want to hang out. You just want to talk about white people and black people. Whatever it is.
Whatever.
You know I'm your guy.
I know.
And we're going to hug at the end. Dude, I think the world of you, Kelly. Forget the music and the talent. Just the man you are. I'm so glad we're friends and that you came to do the show. I love you, man. Anybody, listen, we have a huge fan base on Rumble, and they're incredible people. And for Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, if you haven't checked out Kelly Bell and you are a music fan, please go to fatblues.com
Or KellyBellBand.com.
or KellyBellBand.com. Thank you
YouTube,
later.
We got so many videos up on YouTube. Just go
awesome.
check it out. Or even more so,
PHAT.
come see the band.
PHAT.
Come see the damn band.
Yeah, come see the band.
Come see the band.
Thanks, brother. I love you, Kelly. You know that, man.
I love you too, Jake.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Very good.
This was so much fun.
Great to meet you as well.
And listen, everybody, we'll be back Monday. We have a guest Monday, Matt. Because I'll be on the show.
Let me say this. To you and to you, I was so proud of both of you and to see that y'all doing this. And you're back behind a microphone where you belong.
Thank you.
Both of you.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate that, man.
This is where you're supposed to be.
Thank you, man. It means the world to us, dude. For real. And like I said, Kelly Bell, one of the most talented, incredible musicians you'll ever hear.
Talk about my penis again. Talk about my penis.
And he wants me to talk about his penis. However, what I would like to do is take 1 minute, Matt, if I can, to tell a story about Kelly's penis. If I can. Here's what happened. And you shut up through this whole story. All right. This is what happened. Kelly and I were in a dressing room one time, and we're grown men. We played sports. It's nothing to change clothes in front of each other. He went, took a shower, sat down, and when he walked by me, he walked by, caught my eye, and what the hell? And then a second later, I felt air go by my face, and I might be the only person that ever got slapped with Kelly Bell dick air. So I just wanted to say that it wasn't gay, it was nothing sexual. I just felt it, and I thought, wow, I am lucky as hell.
And then we went to the prom.
I just made that whole story up. I love you, dude. I love you. Matt, we're back Monday at 5.
Yes, we are.
Huge announcement next week about a new sponsor. 2, in fact.
Love it.
And they're confirmed.
Love it.
So,
Yeah.
tune in Monday, everybody. We love you. Natalie Seafood Kitchen, as we tell you, every day it is packed here. Get here. It's
Always great
amazing.
entertainment.
Good
Delicious seafood. Oh, yeah.
Awesome spot.
Oh, I do. I promise. I got to mention one person. I'm so sorry. Shane Grimm, who's been playing all day.
Shane. He's a
Shane
funny
Grimm.
guy.
Yeah, Shane's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's
Good player.
I've loved him all day.
Dude.
I didn't listen to half of what you
He
said.
jumped into to Dougie Fresh.
I heard it.
In the middle of a Dave Matthews song.
It was
I'm
fun
like,
as hell.
Is that Dougie Fresh? Like,
See you guys.
Went from, what was it, Johnny Cash?
Oh, yeah.
He threw it all in.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Monday at 5, we'll be back. Mickey Talks everywhere you can find a podcast. We're on it. We'll see you guys next
See
week.
you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.